What do you, the viewer, not like about Field Sports Channel? What are our top 5 death threats? And where are we least watched? Let's start with dislikes. We got 5,800 dislikes in 2014. Don't despair, we got more than 40,000 likes. Most disliked film of the year is Headhunter Chronicles Bow Hunting, Lion and Rhino. It's a film made by American presenter Jason Bruce, and it captures the imagination of anti-hunting websites in the USA, as well as shooters who don't like bow hunting or rhino hunting or even lion hunting.
Cool. Appreciate it.
But fear not, Jason, the same number of people like the film as dislike it. In second place is Airheads Episode 6 Shooting Thieving Magpies, where James Marchington earns the nickname Captain Slow for taking ages to decide whether or not to shoot a magpie.
First up's the magpie, but he's not stopping right
That's
now.
all very well, the mathematicians amongst you will be asking, but what of the dislikes as a percentage of views? That's easy. The runaway winner, with as many as 1 in 100 viewers actively disliking it, thanks to being embedded in the Daily Mirror, Daily Telegraph and Evening Standard websites, is Hara Keats in London. Step forward, James Marchington, our most disliked presenter of 2014. That was close. Next up, what were our most commented about films? Well, Parakeets takes first place yet again, and in second place is Farage's Fight for Fox Hunters.
Within Leicestershire, we're getting enough signatures.
Viewers outside the
vote.
UK might ask, who? Well, Nigel Farage leads the UK's main anti-European Union political party, UKIP, and while other parties dither about repealing the ban on fox hunting in the UK, he promises that when he sweeps to power, it will be number 2 on his to-do list. The Faragian commenters are conflicted, as the new word goes. There are UKIP supporters who hate fox hunting supporters who hate UKIP, and one commenter who says that Farage is a reptile who feeds on children. Which brings us to our next list. Here are our top 5 death threats. We average 24 a month from those balanced, life-loving anti-hunters. Now we are a family show, green-listed by YouTube and watched by all ages. So let's listen to those comments through the voice of a child. Jordan Mao from California says,
I hope someday some sick bleep who shoots animals for fun, like the guy in the video, shoots one of your kids. Then we will see how you think about this video then.
Bunny-loving George Hume says,
Would absolutely love to have that ignorant man in my crosshairs and give him a shot right between the eyes. What a pleasure.
Those are both in our instructional Hunter's Guide to Air Rifles, which features rabbit shooting. Antis hate rabbit shooting more than anything, and some of them just hate everything. Here's good old British troll Bounty Hunter. He says,
Bleeping sick. I hope someone shoots, then bleeping bleeps.
Another troll is the Lone Anarchist. That's like the Lone Ranger, but without the native help. He says,
If ever I saw a hunter culling an animal, then they can expect their gun being shoving up their bleep.
Luckily, ass in most languages translates as donkey. Now, Blue Leaf Productions turns out to be a kid from Australia. He replies to one of our viewers.
People like you are the ones that need to be shot and hung on a wall, not animals.
Which prompts a long argument about whether or not he is threatening murder. So YouTube is, well, YouTube when it comes to commenting, but we also get threats on Facebook and on Twitter. Here's one that made us laugh from Danny Atkins, Twitter handle at AKO__7. He writes,
At Field Sport TV, if I ever see you shoot a bird, I'll rip your head off.
Thank you to all those antis who showed themselves up for what they really are, and thank you to you, the Field Sports Channel viewers, for defending our maidenly honour on social media. Happily, the keyboard warriors don't carry out their actions, we're still very much alive, and thankfully your positive comments about what we do outnumber theirs by several hundreds to 1. It's a kind of democracy in action. We're watched by millions, they're watched by 2 old men and a cat. Now, we are watched in countries all over the world, except... We filmed in 20 countries last year and we were watched in 234. Our 5th worst country for watching us is Turkmenistan, where just 6 people watched our films last year. In joint 4th place are Central African Republic and Chad. The South Pacific island of Tuvalu is in 2nd place, which is strange because fieldsportschannel.tv is technically a Tuvaluvian website. The internet suffix TV is Tuvalu's biggest export. But the worst place for viewing us last year, with just 1 viewer who tuned in for 1 minute and 19 seconds on the 10th of November 2014 is Antarctica. I expect he or she was watching the Parakeets film. Well, it's been a year, and 2015 is unquestionably another year. We believe we have moved mountains of information and entertainment your way. We feel we've moved on the arguments about hunting, shooting and fishing. We hope we've moved you, the viewer. Have a very happy 2015.